Excuse me. What's up, guys? Sorry, pardon me. Hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry about that. Oh man, I'm just sharing out to a couple places. Oh man. All right. Working on some stuff here, but I'm gonna mess around with some of these. I think I'm gonna do a sale at some point, and so I kind of want to do. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Dun, 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 dun. We die. I was going fast. I'm addicted to this. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me okay. Oh, man. Oh, wrong button. I have got to buy me some kind of damn holder. What's up, Mr. Ed? But yeah, I think I'm gonna do. Is that the right one I'm thinking about? Let's see. No, is it this one? Oh, there we go. That's that one. What's up? What's up? Hope you guys are having a good day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I'm going to do a live sale here soon, probably maybe around towards the end of the week or something. And but I want to do some remarks and stuff like where people can buy some exclusives that actually have remarks and stuff done on them. Come on, pen, give me my ink. Excuse me. So, little, just little remarks. Let's see. So, what you guys got going on today? Anything fun and exciting? Does he really? That's funny. That's funny. Great minds think alike. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, that's kind of funny. All right, so let that dry. But yeah, these are. Mm. Awesome. Yeah, but do you have a Psycho Sal Blockbuster card, man? That's the question. Y'all better make sure you grab one of these before they are sold out. I'm telling you, you better make sure you have this add-on right here on your Kickstarter. That Blockbuster card right there, that Psycho Sal Blockbuster card gets you free signatures for life, up to 10 books per show or event. So don't sleep on it. I mean, the first down 10 books you get saved, I mean, that you use that card for, just paid for your card. I mean, paid for that bundle. So don't sleep on it, guys. Free damn signatures for life, up to 10 books. So, yeah, don't bullshit on that one. I'm telling you. Don't bullshit on that one. Oh, shit. Oops. Ah. What's up, Jason? But yeah, you guys definitely better make sure you have that Blockbuster, that Psycho Sal membership card. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be too dark. Okay. So now we're gonna do that in black. We'll color this in with a paint marker, but Got to have a little alien, man. Punching cookies. Yeah, that's Facebook, man. It's hot trash most of the time. Pods. Little alien. Got to put his little shirt and tie on there, you know. I need a one. Oh, queso. Queso sounds so good. It sounds so good. All right, that's got to dry. So, yeah, so all these I'm working on right now. Throw these over here, lay them on the floor. These are all going to be, I'm going to do a sale at some point. Dun, dun. There you go. On your nose. 20 to 1. Let's see. That white dries so, like, actually kind of dries so quick. Yep. We're going to be doing a Black Friday sale, which this will only be like the first or second I've ever done, I think. I was going to do white, but white's not really showing up all that well. All right, gotta let that dry. Ah, cool. Good God. Let go. What's up, Jason? What's up, Danny? What's up, everybody? Hope you're all having a grand day. It's a little creepy. Man, these markers here, they don't really do that good. Where's my damn Posca markers? Appreciate the link, Danny. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you guys go back to Kickstarter if you hadn't had a chance to do it yet. Help us out. We're so close to 100 backers. If you're brand new here, Psycho Sal is my creator-owned comic. It's about a serial killer in New Orleans in the 1980s. And I promise you, you will not regret reading it. So there we go, a little creepiness there with him. Lie down, live for a gun, and you go. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jason. So yeah, I'm doing all these. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Wake me up when this is over. Tired of living life like it's a dream. These are all going to be on a little live sale sometime later this week, where you can get these signed and remarked exclusives and for a really cool price. So, oh, little stray dogs, man, little stray dogs. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Hope you guys are having a great life. I hope everything's going the way you want them to go. I hope all your family and friends are doing well. Are living life like it's a dream. Hello, in between. Wake me up. is over. Living life like it's a dream. Her here in between. Yeah, I think that would be a fun one. Now, can I get any artists to actually come on the damn thing? That's a whole different thing. Some reason a lot of artists don't want to chit chat with other artists, and or they don't want to draw live in front of a studio audience. Not sure why, but I'm just saying. I mean, shit, you see how very little artists even show up to other artists' live videos to say hi. Trying to get them on a show, unless you're some big ass name, is a whole different story. But we shall see. We shall see. See if we can get some people to play along. Well, that's a creepy ice cream man. He creepy. Long enough to say away. There you go. On to a flame. Hey, in the name. Flame. And the eyes. Yes, we artists are weird, man. Artists are weird. Yeah, artists are weird. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is actually a homage to a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie poster. Yep, it's actually a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie poster homage. That was what this is a retailer exclusive. Um, for Hand Me Down Comics out of Texas. Um, this was the this was the exclusive that they wanted to do. So what's up, Natalie? Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm just working on some remarks and stuff on some exclusive covers that I've done for some of the companies and some of the indie projects, etc. So these are all go on to a live show at some point for fans to purchase. So where'd my black go? There we go. All right. Let that dry for a moment. Ah. Damn it. Let go. Working on that piece right there. All right, let's see. You know what? Let's do a little fun giveaway while we got everybody in here. I'm going to tell you pick a number between certain parameters, and just pick one number only. Even if you see somebody else pick the same number as you, and I'm going to give away. You know what? Let's give away. Let's give away a signed copy of Department of Truth number 13, the cover I did for retailer cover I did for Image Comics. So let me sign that. Let's see, we got like 7 of you in here, and this goes for everybody. Like I said, pick one number only between the parameters I give. Don't pick an additional number, no matter if somebody picks the same number as you, okay? Let's pick a number. All right, I got my number written down. Pick a number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50. Everybody pick a number between 1 and 50, and you win this signed copy of Department of Truth number 10, Department of Truth number 13, the cover I did for Image Comics. Yeah, boy. All right, we got 14, 22, 47, 50, 37, 25. Where you at, Natalie? Where you at, Natalie? Pick a number. Or did you already bounce on us? Pick a number, Natalie. Everybody pick a number. Mr. Ed. Dun, 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 dun. Number 19. All right. Is that everybody? I think that might be everybody. All right, guys, here we go. My number I picked, boom, 31. So who got closest to 31? Let's see, 22. Oh, I see Andrew at 37. Oh, it might be Jason. Jason is technically 6 numbers away, and Andrew is 7 numbers away. So, Mr. Jason Paw, that is you. If I'm reading that right, of course, I am tired, so Jason Paw. All right, there you go, Mr. Jason. Signed copy of my cover for Department of Truth number 13. Yay, yay. And tears. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There you go, brother. And like I said, guys, all you have to worry about on these things, you guys just pay the shipping on them, and they're yours. $30 exclusive for just hanging out. Can't beat that, right? That's a pretty good deal, right? Pretty damn good deal, man. Oh, yeah, for sure. If you want to remark, Jason, they're $40 if you want to remark. Just send me a PM, and I'll be happy to do it for you. Not Jay. Yeah, if you want to remark, they're $40. Just remind me in a PM. Whenever I collect your address, just remind me. But yeah, remarks are $40. All right, let's see. Let me grab a couple of my other exclusives. That way I can mix it up a little bit. Finish line. What's up, Jamie? Remarks are these little sketches that we do on books, like that right there. That's an example of one. I grabbed some more exclusives here. Like that's an example of one. That right there is an example of one. And then like that right there is an example of one. But those are remarks. Just little sketches that we add to the books, pertaining to, whatever the character might be or book might be. She beat you at Halloween. Now, how did you beat him at Halloween? Did you have a cooler costume? Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. The Ripper Gene, man. Jack the Ripper. Quiz. Awesome. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Let's see. Let's do this one. Let's sign this one. Let's sign this one in red. Natalie, if you guys hadn't had a chance, y'all make sure you go back Psycho Sal. My Kickstarter is active right now for issue number 5. And for those that may not know, it's about a serial killer in New Orleans in the 1980s. And it's a badass read. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm big on horror movies in general. But I'm also big on documentaries. Like I've read, like I tell you, one of the coolest Ripper, because they never caught Jack the Ripper, right? That was active in 1800s in England. They never caught Jack the Ripper. They have no clue who it was. One of the coolest, I guess you could call it, fan theories that I heard recently. Hold on. Let me cut this music off so I can hear myself. One of the coolest fan theories, like I say, I guess you'd call it fan theory, but theory is that Jack the Ripper was actually a female. And that's why they never caught him or could find him. That they were looking for the wrong target. So I watched a documentary about that, and it's some pretty outstanding information that I can't remember the name of the documentary. You'd have to try to search for it, but it was some pretty good info, that they were putting on there because this one person who came up with the theory, they were kind of saying that the reason they believed it was a female was because, again, they couldn't find anyone, any male to kind of pin it on or anything. And they were looking for the wrong, person. And because this person that was given the theory believed it may have been a midwife who would know female anatomy, who would be, around, being efficient with knives and things like that, delivering babies and such and so on. I thought that was a pretty damn good fan theory. I thought that was a really, really good fan theory. So pretty interesting. Pretty damn interesting. But yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance, please go back to Kickstarter. It's already funded. The book is about 98% complete already. So it'll go to print as soon as the Kickstarter ends in about 12 days. Tons of great covers on it. And here I'll show you guys the covers real quick while I'm waiting on that paint to dry. Here is my cover for Psycho Sal number 5. And here is the Naughty cover, which is the first ever Naughty cover for Psycho Sal. Here is Ivy cosplay cover of one of the lead characters, Special Agent Sarah Dinks. She's one of the FBI agents working the murders. And this is a first ever cosplay cover for Psycho Sal. There's her risque cover. We've got Ryan Kincaid's incredible cover. We've got Anna Zule's cover, Sean Forney's cover, Ruth Lucas's cover, which is also my first ever published color work. As far as digital color is concerned. I did the digital colors on this piece. We've got Ken Hunt's cover and then Amy Good's cover. And then for you Super 80 nostalgia fans, this right here is on the add-on list. After you pick your tier and it moves you over to the add-on page, you can add this on. There's only 25 of them created and they won't be duplicated, but it's an actual Psycho Sal VHS tape with the box that it goes in with the artwork and everything on it, and it has a Psycho Sal Blockbuster style membership card that you can bring to any Comic-Con or signing event that you see me at, and I will sign up to 10 of your books for free for life. So yeah, I'm planning to make a trip to London here soon. Oh, and for any of you guys that might be, I've got some of you fans that are in London or outside the US, back to Kickstarter, and because it won't give you the option to put in international shipping. So just leave the address blank, which means I'll have to contact you when the Kickstarter is here in order to collect your shipping address, since it won't be on the Kickstarter. And we'll square at that time for the difference in shipping. It's not a huge difference, but it is a difference in shipping. So even if you're outside the US, go back Psycho Sal. Just leave the address, shipping address blank. And then that way, when I contact you on Facebook to collect your shipping address, obviously I'll see that you're international, and then you'll just pay the, $20 or whatever it is difference in the shipping cost. So, I mean, any of the stuff you guys see me doing, you could order straight from me. I think I got a few copies of this cover left. And then here's my other 2 covers that I have in stock. Now, the new Ripper Gene book is in Kickstarter also. It's got just a few days left. But here's my other covers I did for the Ripper Gene. Jason Voorhees and John Wayne Gacy and Leatherface and Jeffrey Dahmer. So, yeah. So, I mean, technically you could order any of those from me. Just hit me up, on Messenger. And, you can grab one of those. But this is 0 here. This is number 0. I did a cover for issue number. So I did a cover for issue number 0, number 1, number 3, and number 4. And this is the number 4 cover that's in Kickstarter right now on the Ripper Gene Kickstarter. So Ramirez, the Night Stalker, and Freddy Krueger. So yeah, just PM me the exclusives. The indie books are the regular indie books like these are $10 a piece, and and if you want them signed, it's $5. Not $5. I'm sorry. If you want them signed, I can sign them too. So let's see. But yeah, I saw that thing, like I said, about the Ripper Gene. And I thought that was a really, really cool, concept idea of it, of it being a woman. because they were searching for a doctor or someone like that. So yeah, definitely make sure you guys go back to Kickstarter, even if you're international. Oh, yeah. Now that's another thing. If you guys live close to one another and you're in England or wherever you're at, if you guys live close to one another, you can definitely combine your stuff to save on shipping costs. Now, of course, I don't know where anybody lives, but I'm just saying that's something you can do. If you live near one another. But the Ripper Gene is a pretty good book too. I haven't heard anybody complain about that book. They said it was a good read. Now, me personally, I hadn't had a chance to read it, but okay. All right, let's see. Let's lay this one over here. This one, I think this is this dry. Okay, yeah, that one's dry. Yeah, I'm gonna do a sale at some point where all these books that have these remarks and everything done on them will be on that show. Yeah, hang on one second. Let me grab it. Otherwise, I'll forget. But yeah, these regular indie books. Let me put your name on it, Jason. Was that the only one you needed, or do you need number 1 and number 3 also, as far as my covers are concerned? You already, and I can ship it with that other book, too. Oh, she just wants 0? Okay, no problem. All right. Just PM me later if I'm shipping it in the same box to the same address or whether it needs to go separate places. That way I'll know, to collect the shipping on it also. All right, let's see. Mm-hmm. 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 It was quiet now. They ain't got my music on. Let's see. Chicka, chicka, chicka. You know what I'm gonna put on this one? I'm gonna put Sarah Dinks on this one. I don't think I have ever put her on one. Let's see. Since it's kind of raining, give her a little bit of look of the hair's wet. Damn it. Give me some ink. Oh shit, I have no clue, man. Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue. Here we go. To be honest with you, man, that'll probably be one of these days when I decide to just take a vacation and go, which there's no telling when that might happen. Okay, that should be. That gives us that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's like 11. That's like 11 of them to have for the little. Ah, cool, man. Thank you. So that would be. Ooh. All right, so I guess let me work on this thing a little bit. It's really quiet without my music. I'm not used to it being that quiet. Oh, man. All right, so now I'm going to put everybody on the spot. Everybody here went back Psycho Sal? Put you on the spot now. What did you do? Thank you, Mr. Kevin. Yeah, I'm gonna put people on the spot. Thank you, Mr. Jason. I'm gonna start putting people on the spot. Like, man, did you go back my damn Kickstarter? Like, you better take your ass over there and put $10 on that Kickstarter. Oh, awesome, Jason. Oh, well, let's see. No, it'll be a minute for that. I was gonna say, do you want me to wait and ship it all together? But no, it'd be a minute before Psycho Sound number 5 is in my hand. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Oh, you got the sketch cover. Nice. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like that'll help out tremendously also. Make sure you guys talk about us to your local comic shops and stuff like that. Because here's the thing. If you have I'm different than shit. I'm different than 99% of the artists out there. And I don't care if they get pissy at me for saying that or not. I mean, well, we're all different. But what I'm saying is I handle my signing events and stuff different than everybody else. And what I mean by that is if I have a comic shop that's willing to bring me into their town and let me set up in their store and do sketching and sign autographs and stuff like that, I'll pay for my expenses to get to said store. All they got to do is just pay for, that single night of hotel or whatever, the day or two hotel fee for me to stay there. I'll cover my fees getting there and getting back. I'll cover my food. I'll cover everything. I'm not one of those artists that sits back with this mentality of, if you want me to come to your store, you gotta give me expenses. You got to pay me a guarantee. You got to give my hotels. You got to pay for my food. I don't do that stupid shit. So that's all you got to do. All you got to do is say, hey, talk to your comic shops, and whether you're U.S. or outside the U.S., just talk to your comic shops. Say, hey, we've got this cool ass, badass artist that's done all this work, that is willing to come in and do a signing event and hang out, and he'll foot 90% of his expenses. I mean, that's a damn good trade, because the majority of artists do not do that. They want like a whole ride paid for, and and I think that's just kind of, especially for new artists. Now, of course, I'm not new. I mean, I've been around for 5 years. 75 plus published covers. So I mean, I'm not new, but still, I don't mind helping out, because a lot of people don't realize, comic shops don't really make any money off of someone coming to their store to do a signing event. You know what I'm saying? Most time they're out money for that. But, but don't get me wrong. Now, I mean, they do generate a little money off of it, because there's all those people that come into their store for that signing event. They usually end up buying something. You know what I mean? So it's not like a complete thing, but some of these damn artists, they're out of their mind, in my opinion, what they want to come sign at a store. I'm like, no, dude, what the ever, man. So yeah, so that's the most important thing. If you guys want to see whether it's me or, anyone else, that's what you got to do. You got to talk to your shops. They got to see that you're interested, and I don't blame them. Dun, dun, dun. Fast machines, kept a motor clean. Best damn woman that I ever seen. Apeless eyes, telling me no lies. Yeah, UK is definitely on my to-do list. And like I said, I'll turn it into a little mini vacation. So if you guys can get a couple comic shops in your area in the UK to say, hey, we've got this artist that is badass and he's wanting to come out here, and all you got to do is just let him set up in your shop so he can, meet and greet, and I'll pay for my own shit. And all they got to do is just let me set up in their table. I mean, in their store, for a day, meet fans and stuff like that. Because I've got actually a good bit of fans in the UK. Thank you, sir. Yeah, this is one of the characters for Cycle of the Blood Moon, my new book coming out the first of the year. The armor is actually, it's a mixture of different cultures a little bit. So, and the reason for that is because this particular character, this is Lucifer from Cycle of the Blood Moon. This is his beauty form. So he actually does have a demon form, like a much more pure style demon form. This is his beauty form, so to speak. Right now, companies are actually shopping indie projects for possible TV movie stuff. So that is one of the reasons Psycho Sal is actually written the way it's written. When you get the book and you read it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's more of a TV show style reading, the way it's laid out and everything, and that's to get the interest of people that work in that industry. So I don't know, man. You never know. That glare. Can y'all see that? Okay. That glare up there is messing with me, and I can't see what I'm doing. So yeah. But again, that's also another one of these things that you guys have control over as fans. What's up, Ruth? Thank you. Make sure when you guys share out, these things that have to do with Psycho Sal, whether it's the covers or the Kickstarter or whatever it is, make sure you guys tag these companies, at Hulu or at Netflix or, whatever the case. Don't forget to do that. You fans are what make these big moves happen faster. Social media and you guys sharing out our information and sharing out our books and our stories, etc. You guys have tons of control over that. I mean, just think if people actually use their damn platforms for more than trying to cancel people as far as the rest of the world's concerned. Could you imagine the good people could do? But yeah, so I mean, these are, Psycho Sal is written that way for a reason. That's why we have the perspective changes. That's why the story is more of an actual story and not just hack and slash, all, shock and awe. It's not TNA, it's meant to be that way. But yeah, this is Lucifer in Cycle of the Blood Moon. And like this right here is one of the other fallen angels. This is Abaddon from Cycle of the Blood Moon. Damn, why is it kind of glaring a little? I'm not glaring a little, but I didn't want to focus. So, yeah. What's up, JC? I saw I saw the trailer for it, but I haven't actually watched it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the psych org thing. And for those that don't know, it's a new show. I've got two. I've already got one show that I do every so often, Creators Corner, where I talk to different people in the industry. Um, you know, but I'm gonna do a new one here soon that is me talking to other artists and stuff like that, and we're just chatting and sketching. But yeah, there will be there will be a more demonic version I've got to draw of Lucifer. But like I said, this is just meant to be the glamour shot. This is the beauty shot, because you'll see, and hence why he kind of has this crown that resembles horns. Um, no, I won't be watching that shit. I can't do B movies. Every once in a while, I'll watch one. If it's done okay, but that's super rare in general. Most time, B movies are trash. Um, I can't do them. I can't do them. The acting is so bad. The you know um, the the graphics, CGI or whatever, all that shit is just trash. I can't do it. They're just not, they're not good to me. Whether it be Sharknado or any of that shit, it's not fun for me. And I get that you're kind of supposed to watch the movies with just a grain of salt. I totally understand that, but I just can't do it. Can't do it. So no, I won't be watching Cocaine Shark. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Yeah, we were talking about the other earlier. Like I saw the trailer for the new, you know, Ghostbusters. Oh man, it looks so good. I'm so excited for that. Um, so excited about that. I haven't seen the trailer for it, and I'll definitely watch it when it comes out. Sadly, I haven't even watched the second one. I'm slacking. I don't get a lot of time to set it, and again, it's my own fault. But I mean, you got. I mean, hell, look. I mean, look what I'm doing right now. I mean, I went live 4 times yesterday and was drawing all day. I've gone live twice today, and I'll be drawing most of the evening. So I really don't get much time to watch movies. So But yeah, and I've met, and sadly I can't remember his damn name because I'm terrible with names. I've actually met the guy who plays Terrifier. Super, super nice guy. Yeah, I mean, and that's one of the reasons. Like, that's one of the reasons I kind of did Psycho Sal a little different. Even though I'm a fan of Terrifier and these other slasher movies and horror movies, um, there's not many movies out right now that, as far as horror is concerned, that aimed at being more scary than funny. And I don't really know why, you know, but hang on one second. I don't know why that is, you know, and that's why we did Psycho Sal. Like I said, the way we did, we made it more, um, you know, more serious. Um, there's no one-liners, there's no jokes, you know, there's none of that going on in Psycho Sal. And you know, I like my horror movies a bit more serious. You know, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind a good laugh if it's you know intended to be that way. So, like example, you know, for the most part, the Terrifier is kind of meant to be a little funny, um, but you know, so there are certain things I can kind of overlook a little bit, you know, but for the most part, I kind of want it to be, you know, a bit more serious, you know, if that makes sense. I don't really want to watch horror movies and just be giggling, you know. Terrifier is a little different. Like I said, there are certain ones that are a little different. That's kind of meant to be that way. Um, and I think a lot of that though is the reason for that is they're trying to get people to they're using the humor to break up the gore. You get what I'm saying? You know, they're using those funny moments to try to get people to not be caught up in the gore too much, if that makes sense. Because those particular movies do have a lot of gore in them. So I think that's the main reason, you know, they're doing it that way. Oh, oh shit! Psycho the Blood Moon. Psycho the Blood Moon. You mean Psycho the Blood Moon? Well, let's see. As far as the on the angel side, the that'll be involved in the story is Lucifer. Let's see, on the demon side, it's Lucifer, Abaddon, and this female demon. And then on the angel side, it's Angelique, Michael, and Gabriel. Let's see, on the vampire side, there's uh, a male and female lead vampire, and then there's these two twins that are like 15 or 16-year-old vampires. That'll be you'll see in the story a little bit. Then on the werewolf side, there's two main characters you'll see there: a male and a female werewolf. On the Lycans, you'll see several Lycans. And then of course the witch Delphine, and then some other witches that you'll see. So it's let's see, what is that? That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's probably, in all reality, it's probably like 15 characters that's in Cycle of the Blood Moon, and I'm probably lowballing that. Because like I said, this is one of those scenarios where it's a lot of moving parts and characters. So yeah, this one, like I said, I'm praying that I can even get it in. Like I'm almost confident, because how epic this particular storyline is. I got a feeling it's going to be more along the lines of like 25 books. I was hoping to try to get it in like 15 to 20, but to be, like I said, completely honest with you, I think it's going to be more along the lines of 25 books to 30 books for Cycle of the Blood Moon. It's just major epic. Because I mean, I've already got, some of them, the character designs already drawn out. I mean, so we got Lucifer, and there's Abaddon. Um, um, this one is Gabriel that I'm working on. This is Tobias, one of the half-blood werewolves. This is Lucius, one of the pureblood Lycans. This is the female one of the demons. That's one of the female characters, and then that's Angelique, who's one of the angels. So yeah, so I mean, I've already got that much stuff already drawn. Make sure that's it. Yeah, so that's yeah. So yeah, so I mean, I've already got that many, character concepts, already done. That's supposed to be in the book. And I mean, some of this, it could get trimmed, it could get moved around. That's the other thing. You never know as a story develops. What you're trying to fit in that makes sense for the story itself. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. So, that's what it comes down to. A lot of times is trying to figure out how to squeeze everything in, because it's a lot. It's a lot. Still got to draw the witch Delphine, of course. That's one of the main characters. And for those that don't know, the witch Delphine was an actual witch in New Orleans in the early 1800s, for those that may not know. So there's going to be some lore and legends in this that are kind of wrapped into some actual events. Yeah, I think I got it pretty much laid how I want it. I'll get back to it at some point, but yeah, I think I have it. I need to adjust this just a little bit back up, pointed out this way a little bit more, but that's pretty much the nitty gritty of it. Like me. Yeah, this one is definitely in that bigger epic range of storytelling for sure. And I'm not 100% sure, but and of course that's kind of my mentality: go big or go the hell home. But I'm almost positive that it's again, I'm sure there's got to be somebody else that's done it, but I haven't seen it on the handful of stuff I've looked at on Kickstarter. But I think it's going to be the largest issue book on Kickstarter. Like I said, I'm sure there's got to be somebody that's done it already, but yeah, it's going to be huge. Slowly begin. Who are we mistaken? See, not me. It's not my family in your head, writing. And they're gone, in your head. Thank you, sir. Oh yeah, it'll definitely see the light of day. I'm something else that sets me apart a little bit from a lot of other creators. My book's going to go to print one way or another, regardless of what happens on Kickstarter, which is why I pretty much have my book completed. Before it even goes to Kickstarter. My Kickstarter, the only thing it's just recouping the money, that I've already spent. You know what I'm saying? So that's all Kickstarter is. I mean, even Psycho Sound number 5, is about 98% complete. It's just a little bit of lettering that he's got to do, and that book's done. And I mean, the Kickstarter's only been going for like 15 days, 16 days, something like that. In case you're wondering why I keep changing pencils, one lead is a darker lead than the other. He's pretty. Yeah, boy. Who blowing my damn phone up? Down, lay down. Yeah, I'm super excited about this series, man. I've put so much more energy in this one, but I had to because with Psycho Sal, all you have really is the main character, Psycho Sal, and then the FBI agents working the murders, um, and then the victim, coming in on 4, 5, and 6. So all I had to do was work out a design idea of Psycho Sal, and then the other character is just like a loose, you know, uh, concept idea. And but this right here, it's got so many moving parts, like I mentioned. Um, that I had no choice. And plus, I didn't. These characters are so specific, in my head, that I couldn't just, I didn't want to just hand it to, my interior artist and go, okay, this is what they're supposed to look like. I really, really, really wanted to, solidify it a little bit more with some actual, concepts. Um, if that makes sense. Plus, I had to put some eye candy in here for the ladies, you know. Last time I read a comic book was 3 years ago. Let's put it this way. And again, this is my own fault, but I tend to stay so busy, which is, you know, knock on wood, a good problem to have, that I haven't even had time to, like, I've read the scripts for Psycho Sal, but other than issue number 1, I haven't even had a chance to sit down and physically read the comic of Psycho Sal. You know, and now I've read the script. I mean, I've read the script multiple times for each book. And I'm sure that's probably what, you know, causes that to happen, you know, is, you know, you already know what's going on because you read the script. So you don't really feel that urgency to, you know, sit down and read the actual physical book. Because I've done, you know, I've read the script many times. So I'm sure that's probably why that's the case. Yeah, you got to have eye candy for everybody. Got to have it, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, his demonic, his, you know, the more demonic form is going to be really crazy. It'll be more traditional in the sense of, you know, when his demonic form is a bit more classic storytelling for like Lucifer. Now, I don't mean, you know, pitchfork and tail, but it is going to be more along the lines of like, you know, hooved feet. Um, um, Hooved feet, you know, big, large horns. But basically, think about, like I was telling people earlier, think about darkness. Oh, my neck, hang on. Oh. Think more along the lines of like Darkness, Tim Curry's Darkness from the movie Legend. It'll be more like that. I mean, he's bigger in that form. He's got the big horns. But yeah, it'll be really homage to Tim Curry in Legend for his role of Darkness. Yeah, and that one I'll do in a full body piece, you know, like that Abaddon. It'll be full body. It's just on this Lucifer one. I really wanted it this close up look, you know, for this what we call beauty pose. Um, so yeah. Little highlights, there for the muscles. But yeah, so because that's always been, you know, where's my? Hang on, I'm gonna chat with you guys for a second because I'm gonna be calling it a day here in a moment. Um, oh so yeah, so I'm gonna chat with you guys for a few minutes and then I'm gonna call it a day. What was I talking about? So yeah, so I mean, as far as like any of the like movies and books or anything that were kind of projecting its thoughts or imagery, uh, what's up for like Lucifer or that even though technically in legend, the darkness wasn't Lucifer. He wasn't the devil. There was someone over him in that movie that he was. So I'm assuming he was just like, a second in command kind of demon or something like that. Because he was never called, he's never, like I say, he's not the devil because he's answering to someone in hell, calling someone master. Um, so, but that form, I think, is one of the most iconic, visualizations of a demon, that style, classic demon imagery. The hooved feet, the massive bent backwards legs, like the way goats and werewolves and stuff have. And then, of course, the just huge, massive uh, horns, man. Just holy Jesus. Um, I mean, even to this day, you can go watch that damn movie from the 80s, and that entire movie holds up. The acting holds up. The the costumes and everything, storytelling, the whole nine yards for that movie holds up to this day. One of the rare movies that do that, especially makeup wise. That makeup they did on Tim Curry was so far beyond the curve of what they were doing, that, like I said, you can watch that movie today and everything about his costume is on point. You could literally pull that damn costume out of storage, slap it on another actor, throw it in a damn movie, and it would be mint. You know, so and I think it it grabbed on to everything visually, and I think that's why it sticks with a lot of people, because of it kind of aiming visually for what we've all kind of heard, the campfire story, so to speak, of what the devil is kind of looks like, massive horns and hooved feet and just this massive presence. And yeah, hey, what's up, Ernest? Yeah, talking about legend, because we're talking about my next book, Cycle of the Blood Moon, which has some angels and demons in it. And I was telling them about how this right here is Lucifer in my book, and that this is his beauty form, and that I've still got to draw his demon form, that will, and that I'm using as an essence, the style that they did with Legend, with Tim Curry's character. I mean, it's just holy gee. I mean, let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on a second. Let me just, I mean, because I know most of you guys have seen this damn movie, and everything. If you haven't, holy shit, you're missing out. Uh, um, it is incredible. I'm trying to find a full body shot here to show you. Oh, y'all seriously not going to have a full body shot? All right, here's, is this going to show? See if it'll let me. Oh, but you can't see his feet on that one. Damn it. Damn it. Now, I know damn well there were some damn scenes in that movie where you could see his entire body. Shit. All right, well, here's a statue. This will get the point across too. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? So there's like one of the statues, and then like I think this was one of the promo pictures that they had taken. Sorry, it's kind of, you can tell that's like freaking 80s grainy photos. But I mean, that character is just, oh, wrong one. I mean, look at that, dude. I mean, that dude is just, that costuming design was just ridiculous. And I mean, just insanely on point. So yeah, so when I do the Lucifer form, it'll be a bit resembling that. I'm definitely doing the bigger, not necessarily those style horns, but that scale, because I think that's the way, if you're going to be talking about, Natalie, if you're going to be talking about Lucifer, you have to look at it from this standpoint, whether it's the beauty form, he was God's most beautiful angel. I mean, he was called the morning star. He was the most beautiful angel walking in heaven. And, you have to do extremes of that. So if you've got him like this image here, where it's beautiful and it's sexy and he's, everything about him is on point, then when you flip it and you do the demon version, it's got to be the same way. It's got to be over the top. It's got to be, it's got to be powerful, and it's got to be really and truly, for a lack of a different word, it's got to be beautiful in its evil. You get what I'm saying? That's the only way you could do that character if you're playing it according to to how it's written. As far as like the description, for the most part, so I want to go, I want it to be, I don't want it deformed. I don't want it itty bitty horns. I don't want it, long nose and, any of that cartoony style shit that they've done with Lucifer. I want him to be kind of like the way Tim Curry was as Darkness. I want him to be powerful and imposing but yet still there's something evilly, beautiful about it. You know what I mean? I know I'm trying to describe it the best way I can, but that's really the only way I know how to describe it. It's the beautiful evil of it. Even though Tim Curry had a bit of that chin, and of course he's got the teeth and he's got the eyes, it's still, there's something about it that, that is that way. So, that's what I want to do. I want to go like that. I want it to be this persona, but I want it to be, over the top on the evil side. So I think you got to go bigger. You got to go these, because again, he's someone who thinks highly of himself. So you go with these big, majestic horns and, and this powerful body and presence. I really think that's the only way it can be done to where it matches, you know, the flip side of it. So, but it's the same way with Angelique, and which I'll probably end up redoing her design a little bit compared to what I've already got, because that one there, it looks cool, but she looks a bit more warrior, and I don't want it to look that way. After I got to drawing it, I went back and looked at it, and I was like, man, it looks cool, which is not done. Don't get me wrong, it's nowhere near done because I still had a ton of work to do on the wings, but I think I'm going to scrap that one because I want, as I got to, as per usual, when you start really diving into these characters and figuring out why they look the way they look, that's where you start reevaluating some of these earlier pieces you may have done. And so now I'm looking at Angelique, and she looks, and Angelique's not a warrior. She's not a guardian. She's what's in my book. She's what's called a whisperer. So she's just someone that whispers things into certain, humans to encourage them to be brave at certain moments and things like that, to maybe save someone or something like that. So she's called a whisperer. And so she's not battle ready. She's not fought any type of wars in heaven or outside of heaven or anything like that. There's other angels that have done that, serving, directly under Michael and stuff like that as a general. But she's a whisperer. So, I think I want to go back and redo her, and I want to give her like I said, that one's more stern, more like it reminds me of what a fighter would look like, both in the build and the facial appearance. So I think I want to go back and I want to change her to more of a soft, elegant style angel, a little bit more rounded with features and stuff, maybe a little thicker in the like thighs and things like that. Just to give that essence of a, more sensual character. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense, instead of more of a, athletic style character. You get what I'm saying? So I think I'm going to end up going back and changing her because, like I said, when it comes to the angels and demons, their looks are very important. The same thing with the Lycans and the vampires, because they're upper, management, so to speak. The Lycans are purebloods. They're born where, Lycans. They're from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of year old families, with their clans. And so they're very, they were somebody in society. They sat with kings and they sat with, people like that. So they came from a very well-to-do background, and like I said, their house names mean something, even in the human world. Even though they, most humans had no clue they were Lycans, but their clan White Maw was a very important house in Europe, and so they dress a certain way. They're very regal looking in their appearance, and they walk with a certain energy because of their station in life. And the same applies to some of the vampire houses, because again, hundreds and hundreds of years old, names well established through time. So they walk around very uppity to a degree. A very prestige. So they'll have a certain look. And then, of course, you have the werewolves, who are just half-bloods that were changed, humans that were turned into werewolves. And, they can be any type of person. They don't, most of the time they're not rich people. They didn't come from rich families. They were just moments where they accidentally got crossed paths with a Lycan in the, maybe the heat of a fight or something like that, or accidentally bitten, or even on purpose. That tends to be more people that, so they'll dress a certain way, more downtrodden, more casual, even some characters almost really and truly almost bummy looking, on the street. So, so you've got that kind of scenario that plays in it too. So I got to, as I started working on Lucifer and then I was looking back at Angelique, I was like, it just doesn't match. And, because I really hadn't, when I did Angelique, I really hadn't put that much thought into the fact of her being a whisperer. And there's whispers on the demon sides too. They, like I said, the heaven and hell can't directly influence what happens on earth, per orders, so all they can do is, like I said, the only influence they can have are through their whispers. So you've got demons that do it. And of course, they're trying to whisper people into doing hateful, evil shit. And then you got angels doing the flip side. And then you also have in the book these creatures called collectors that they work for both sides in the sense they're neutral. And they collect souls when someone dies. So, they could be showing up to take you, to heaven for lack of a different word, or to hell, depending on how you lived your life. So you got those things that are mixed into the story of it. So yeah, lots of damn moving parts on this one, man. Lots of moving parts and lots of interesting ass characters. And like I said, that's why, I can't wait to tell the story and for you guys to meet these characters because Angelique, you're going to fall in love with her being a whisperer because she absolutely loves mankind. She knows the potential that humans have for greatness, and the unbelievable, ability to love one another and to defend one another and stuff like that and to watch out for one another. Like she understands and she knows, she's been around long enough that she knows, what God's true intention were for creating that, if you want to go that way. She understands that like I said, the potential love and overall essence that the human nature is, that it could be something larger. And so she absolutely loves them. And, and now she's called into this thing where, if they were to, if the witches were to succeed and revive this blood god, the vampires and the werewolves, they or the Lycans, they lack the numbers to stop that from happening again. They've already stopped it once 200 years prior. And it pretty much decimated their numbers. And then of course you got 200 years of vampire hunters, werewolf hunters, et cetera, that has done a number on them too. And so now you've got the witch Delphine and her pack of witches that are trying to resurrect this blood god. And, the sad thing is there's some Lycans that are kind of working in the background that kind of want to have it. And, and there's some, of course, some of the demons that you'll be introduced to are wanting it to happen. That's just more souls for them. So now she's caught in the middle of it. She can't interfere. She can't even, she can't step in any way, shape, or form. And she's trying to influence people to help and having no luck on that, because for the majority of people, they don't know any of this is going on or happening. So there's no real way for her to, whisper influence on it. You'll see a scene where you'll see heaven and it'll be her and Michael, her begging Michael to help. And, of course, God's been gone for 1,000 years. And hold on, go back to the door. Shelby and them's walking by out there. They must have been knocking on my door. So I'm going to go here and visit with her and my grandbaby. But anyway, so yeah, it's going to be epic. It's going to be insane. Make sure you stick around to it. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go visit with my daughter and my grandson. That was them just walking by my office window. So I'm sure they were probably knocking on my door. And I can't hear shit back here. But you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have a great Sunday. Thank you again for hanging out. Thank you again for all the support on Psycho Sal and everything else. If you haven't backed the Kickstarter, go back it. I promise you won't regret it. If you're outside the U.S., back it. Just leave the address blank, and then I'll contact you once I have the books in hand, and we'll just square up the difference in shipping. But anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.